People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. First thing that is popping in the news. There's a saying in Jamaica, or a couple of sayings. And this topic that I am going to speak about applies. I am speaking about the wanted man, Mr. Rudolph Shaw, OC boxer, that made his way, walked out of one of those facility jailhouse in Jamaica mysteriously. Now the saying that applies, it goes something like this. Whenever planting one D-E-A-D, it S-H-O-O-T-S. He that exalteth himself shall be abased. Pretty much be abased. Now people, we say Mr. Shaw has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. He was one of the persons that made Spanish Town put out a state of emergency back in June 2022, a couple of months ago. He was wanted, most wanted list, take for himself, Haiti via Cayman Island, get extradited back to Jamaica, was in a lockup. We would have thought that, yeah, him safe now. He is going to go to court. He retained the services of a top lawyer, Peter Champagne, and he thought that he had a chance. However, the fact that he was wanted for the takeaway of a policeman's mother, a double takeaway, and a slew of shooting in a Spanish Town, it kind of looks sticky. However, we know that the lawyer needs that retainer money because money is always the motive, the root of all evil, and these men are evilous. So anyway, him walk out of the place, him get a furlough, unorthodox furlough. And the whole of Jamaica say, wait, hold on a minute. This man is so wanted, however, him go through some sort of event. However, we've never seen a picture of the event. We've never seen anything as to back up the story of the poor. However, people, like most things involved in corruption pertaining to poor, the system, politician, it is always swept under the rug. So people are say, wait, we have 1 million wicked man out there. One more now gonna make a difference. One more is not going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. So just another day in paradise. However, what this man did not realize is that he should have stayed exactly where he was at. He had two options: to face the music or pretty much face CTOC and an onslaught of marksman, onslaught of sharpshooter people. He chose the wrong thing and he met his demise. Now people, here's the thing. Based on what the news is saying, the reports are that he was found at some sort of guest house. People, when you hear guest house, it is like a stripper telling you that you just dance the money. Pretty much my point is that a guest house, most guest house in a Jamaica is either massage parlor, and people, I am not speaking about massage for the athletes that represent Jamaica in the World Championship or the Olympics. May I talk about feel up and touch up and FUCKING. Pretty much that is what going on. So therefore he was caught at a guest house, a FUCK shop in a Kingston. Apparently, CTOC got some intelligence information that led them to there. So therefore, they knew exactly where he was at and who was there with him. It was him, an ex-dude, and a lady. I am assuming that he was getting his groove on and, you know, making sure that he got what he paid for. So anyways, out of the 3 people, the lady is now in the custody of the poor. His friend was also out. There's a picture of his friend laying down on his back. And people, when you look in his eyes, he looked like when you're looking at a baby that was sleeping. However, what I noticed that he had what them call the yuck nose, meaning all sorts of boogo. So therefore, it seems as if whenever the condom pelt him, he was frothing at the nose and possibly the mouth. However, the picture that looked the most disgusting is the picture of Mr. Boxer himself. Not only did he have the booger them in his nose, he had what was called the yuck mouth, meaning that squally white or white squally all over his mouth. However, that was not his problem. He also had X amount of wounds, meaning entrance and exit. And people, luckily for him or him and his friend, they were able to maintain their head, literally. So therefore, CTOC make them keep them brains, even though they might have been in the FVCK shop getting brains. Me no know, me no have no information to validate or verify that. So people, when we look at the choice in which this man made, it seems as if this is the reason why they end up in the predicament that they end up in, because they don't really make wise choices in their lives. Because whenever you choose a life of criminality, yes, quick money, fast women, fast car. However, what do you trade? Losing your life very swiftly. Because like I've said before in several blogs, vlogs, whatever them call it, the lifespan of a criminal in Jamaica, a chopper, a don, a hitman, well, there are isolated incidents in which they live and reign forever, or until the end of time, or until the end of their time. I am speaking about Zeeks, may I talk about Dodos, may I talk about Tesha Miller. Just to name a few, we say, yeah, they've managed to avoid being locked up for a time. However, eventually, the result leads to one place. Now, the next thing is that it shows you the yes man mentality in these criminals in Jamaica. Because this man hot. However, this man was able to convince somebody to pick him up from wherever him jump through the roof, jump through the vent, kick down the burglar bar. People, me no know how him exit. The Popo has not said as yet. So therefore, controversial, mysterious ways, we will keep it at that. So the friend took it upon himself to drive this man around, be a chaperone for this criminal. And this lady was willing to come and give her services. However, I am sure that what happened was not what she was bargaining for. When she heard those barrage of corn, she thinks that she did Idaho or Wisconsin, the corn huskers. However, people, the next thing is that somebody must have registered those individuals to that room. Somebody must have brought them there. So therefore, the Popo, I am sure that they are going to investigate, even though it is too late right now, because the damage has already been done. Boxer is out of here. Boxer pretty much check out. Check out at the hotel, and even most importantly for Jamaica, in check out of life. Now people, you've always heard me speak about Judgment Day and justice will be served. Soon and very soon, you're going to see the king. You have to pay that piper. That piper is called karma. Karma is very patient. Karma is long sometimes. Karma is short sometimes. However, one thing that is guaranteed, karma is always going to get you. So therefore, we saw that Mr. Boxer was out there. Him and him crew, they were creating all sorts of chaos and catastrophe. Him hot up here, so him run go there, so. him get sent back here, so him out again. He was exalting himself. He was taunting the system, people. The system is always going to win, whether the system is corrupt or not. So therefore, when you oppose, whenever you go against the system, it is not going to be a fair fight. As in, when CTOC showed up at that place, that guest house, that FVCK shop in a Kingston, they were armed with all sorts of M16 like, AR-15 like. Not only that, they had the SWAT team like, the sharpshooter like, for make sure say them are going to take out him light. Him and him friend and whoever else was there. People, me no know how this lady escaped based on the fact that the two men them, Mr. Boxer and him second, lost their life in a very bad way. Maybe this lady exited the room, went to the office to get something, and Popo, CTOC, coincidentally showed up at the right time for her, however, the wrong time for Mr. Boxer and him second. When them con them up and the smoke clear, them recover a 4/5, them recover a 9mm. People, remember what I tell you, say, CTOC have. CTOC have all the best of the best, like say a Miami. However, you know say Miami tool legal. You can have any and everything that you want. May I talk about the whole onslaught, the whole artillery of the army. And that is what CTOC came with. CTOC make sure say the mistake that was made before, wherein couple officers get caught up when they went for some sort of hot man, gunman, they were not going to make that mistake. They make sure say them seal off all of the perimeters, all of the back door, front door, exit, entry. Them know say, listen, alright, Mr. Boxer, you're going like say you're invincible. You're going like say you're the mob, you're untouchable. However, you get a chance, you run away, you come back, you're there in the cell before you calm down yourself in a some sort of haste. For go somewhere very fast. However, people like them say, speed KILLS. And people, this man lost his life along with his friend, his loyal soldier is second. Because people, them did not exalt themselves. Them did not go on too bad. So therefore, CTOC and Karma sent a cooler. And people, right now, they are chilling on ice. Toe tag section in a Madden. Somewhere like that. Point blank and period. So anyways, thanks once again for checking out my video. People, if you appreciate video and news, straight to the point. No sorts of gimmicks, no sorts of beating around the bush. Staying on topic, staying on title. Please to show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. That is how YouTube promotes these videos to like-minded persons, sensible people like yourself. And people, always remember, whenever you see people throwing darts at you, trying to defame your character, it is because they see greatness in you. It is because when they compare themselves to you, their ceiling is in the cellar. That means that the abyss of hell. While your potential is in the stratosphere, your ceiling is in the stratosphere. So people, it is all about fear. People fear what they cannot conquer. People know and understand and see greatness. So therefore, if they know within themselves that their limitation is vast and their limitation is endless, they are going to do everything to bring you down. Because people, that is the only way that they feel as if they are up. Point blank and period.